Are we live? I think so. Hello, everyone.
Please let us know.
Please let us know if we are live now and if you can hear us and if you can see us.
Yes. I can see one. Hi.
Hello. Hello.
It's so nice to see everyone from everywhere in the world.
Yes, you are. Wonderful. That's very good.
Great.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, so nice that you're all here already. We just had a little struggle with finding the right place. We're now sitting here on our porch because it's such a beautiful weather. But yeah, we just had problems with the light and so on. So I hope it will work, and I hope the internet doesn't leave us. But looks fine. Hello.
The Netherlands, the Florida, Germany, India, Australia, South Africa. I saw Russia. Wow. Okay. Holland, Germany. This is brilliant. I always love the fact that this community is just from absolutely everywhere.
Absolutely. It's really hard to imagine that we are now sitting here and you're just all over the world. Hungary, California. Nice. Yeah, so we thought to just do a little hangout today, maybe just talk a little bit about what we are planning and yeah, maybe just answer some questions. So if you have any questions for us, you can feel welcome to leave them in the chat. And yeah, we're just here to connect a little bit and yeah, catch up with you guys because it has been a little while, and I feel there's a lot I want to talk about, and I always just don't find the space in my videos to talk about everything that I want to talk about. So yes.
Our favorite Norwegian food. Do we have that?
Yeah, no.
So we don't eat meat, which means that a lot of traditional Norwegian food isn't really relevant for us.
No, not really. I'm not such a big fan of, I mean, fish and so on is pretty Norwegian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't eat fish.
No, that's true.
So I think pasta is probably our favorite Norwegian food.
Yeah.
Getting a friend for our dog, that at some point, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, but I mean,
a neighbor friend. Not yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to have another dog, but yeah.
Anyway.
Pizza, yes, definitely.
Say hi to me. I'm suddenly so happy to see you. Love from Indonesia. Hi to you. Oh yeah, and the iskrut. You have eaten some of that with cinnamon.
Yeah, that's true. That's something I like too.
Anyway.
Yes. How are the plans for a new farm? Yes, that's definitely something we wanted to talk about a little bit. It's I know that I have said in my previous video as well that I just wanted to share with you what our plans are, and I guess what I just realized, or what we just realized, is that our plans just pretty much change every day. It's such, I don't know. We have what we have is definitely that our vision changed a little bit for the farm. We realized that when we came here to this farm, we pretty much just came from a state of that we just wanted a place for our own, for a new home, place for ourselves, and we really that kind of changed because I just remembered how it was when I came here to Norway. Then I was in Dream Valley, and that was a place with a really big community and people that came together there, and I started to miss that. So we had
Yeah.
the idea that we would really like to bring that back in a way, that we also want a place where people can just come and connect, and for that we actually need a little bit more space. So
Yeah.
we are thinking about a little bit to buy a farm that is a little bit bigger than this one actually. So that's something that we are thinking about, and that's kind of a big step, because uh, suddenly you have such a bigger responsibility, and but it's something that we're thinking about, and that's pretty insane. And now the chat is going so quick. I just have to scroll up a little bit.
So are we planning on moving further north, I saw, and
Mhm.
that very well might be.
Yeah, we have no idea. We thought about that too, and every time that we tried to make kind of a plan or something, it just, we don't know. Like everything can happen. We can end up further north. We can move south again. We really have no idea, but we are pretty sure that we are looking for a place where it just feels right,
Yeah.
in the heart, and that is the most important thing. Yeah, so that's maybe a little bit for the farm.
When are you going to the painting club? There's a local painting club here in town. Someone from there asks me now. So tomorrow I'm coming around to 6 o'clock to the painting club. Maybe a bit big forum. So yeah, we have already gotten to know some people in Snosa.
Yeah, the place where we live, basically. Okay. Wow, it's going so quick. Wow, we are already 290 people. Wow.
Welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone. So wonderful that you're here. So yeah, we just gonna
How did you meet? There is a video here.
Yes, we made an own video for that,
So
to
you can
tell the story.
go there.
Mhm.
Have you plans traveling abroad at some point? But there's still so much here.
Yeah, there's so much in Norway that we want to explore, but we definitely also want to travel abroad. I really want to go to visit Iceland again. I really love that. I've been there, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, a little bit longer maybe. But that's the place that I really want to visit, or we don't know, but we will definitely.
And places north,
travel.
so like Finland, Scotland, I think not so much deserty, tropical forests.
I have a little bit a problem with heat. I can't really. I'm not so well with heat. I just faint.
Yeah, 20 degrees, 25 degrees Celsius.
It's enough. It's enough. So yes. How has learning Norwegian been?
Oh yeah.
So Joachim is fluent in Norwegian. He's Norwegian.
I am Norwegian, so I speak Norwegian.
And well, I'm still learning. I haven't really had that much capacity for it lately, but I'm definitely learning, and I've started to talk a little bit Norwegian, but it's very, very not very good yet. But I'm learning, and it's going into the right direction, I guess.
Joachim needs to slow down on his art. My wallet. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
My wallet yells at me every time I see something new.
Oh.
Have a mug on the way to the United States this time around. Yes, we just sent it.
Yes. Well, that's we're not very sorry for that.
No promises. We appreciate you very much.
Definitely, yes. Oh, this really is going so quick.
Is Norway mystical? Well, yes.
Mystical?
So kind of the nature and so on, I think. Kind of the fjords and the mist and the mountain.
Probably, yes. Yes. I am learning Norwegian and I want to live there one day. Any idea how to connect with them for language? exchange. I'm very closed and shy, just like Norwegians. Well, I can feel you very much. I'm very much the same. I guess what really helps is what just Joachim did. Is he just really connected with the locals? You just went to like the local painting club,
Yeah.
where you can really meet people. Eye to eye.
Yeah.
And there, I think that's a really good setting to meet people, to just go to a local club or event or something.
Yeah, that's really the way to get to know Norwegians, because you're not going to meet anyone in the store or kind of on the street, but there are lots and lots of clubs, and if you have something in common, much easier to meet people and connect.
Yes.
Those birds in the background, there are so many birds here.
Yeah, that's also a reason why we wanted to sit out here. I can actually show you. We have just gotten some spring here.
Yeah, finally.
I don't know if you can see it, but the trees are getting green, and we have so many birds and so many animals around here. It's incredible, especially now as it's so bright in the night, and you see them out of our window.
And Anne-Marit asks if you paint. You do
I
paint a
paint,
bit?
yeah, no. Well, I painted a lot when I was a child, but at some point I just stopped, which is kind of a shame. But I want to start up again, and I'm saying that since, I don't know, 3 years or so. But at some point it will happen. How is it, Anna asks, how is it to live with no bathroom?
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess we just got used to it. It's doesn't bother me that much anymore. I have built us a little sink that doesn't work at the moment, but it did for a short time. The same that I have in my van, and that works really well. So yeah, we just have a little small bathroom at our place.
So it works, but
how's it for you?
Well, it has its challenges. I won't lie, but it's less bad than you'd think.
Yes, you get used to it.
Yeah.
And you very quickly you just forget about it. Yes.
Oh, that. Does Joachim drive? That's a painful question. No, I don't drive, and I'm going to have to learn it, because Lena is always driving. I always see you driving. Yeah, that's why. So I have to learn to drive this summer.
Yeah, that's a summer project.
So definitely.
I'm a little bit scared. What will be the focus of the farm? Animals, veggies, fruit? That's a beautiful question. Well, yes. I think what will be our focus on the farm is that we want to create a place. I have said it in my last video. We really want to create a place where you can feel the magic of this life, where you can just come and I know these places where you just come and you feel it's something different here, and it's just so peaceful. And we want to have horses, and it will be a place of art and creativity, and yeah, with the horses, as I said. And yeah, as I said in the beginning, we also want to create a place where also people can come, maybe for a seminar in the summer or so, where it just really gets more a place for a community.
Yeah.
And not all the time, but at some times. And yeah, that's kind of what we are having in mind. And it should be a magical place.
Yes.
For you.
Oh yes. That is kind of just this world. I always love that from like fantasy books, like The Hobbit or Harry Potter or something, when you kind of enter in, and then this world opens up. And yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's our focus. And of course, Joachim also wants to have a garden.
Oh, absolutely. So vegetables, yes. Flowers, lots of flowers. Vegetables, greenhouse, making our own food, tropical greenhouse, lots of plants. Absolutely. How's Ivy? Well, we will introduce you to him later.
Oh, I mean, he can come.
We can introduce you to him now.
He's probably sleeping behind this door now. I'm really sorry, by the way, if we don't answer every question here. It's just going so quick.
It's not that we don't want to.
No.
We are 322 people here right now, which is
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah, so we really appreciate your questions, but maybe just ask them again if we accidentally skip them. But should we maybe get Ivy here?
Let's hear from people. Do
Yeah,
you
maybe.
guys want to meet Ivy? How do you guys make money? You can answer that meanwhile.
Yeah, so I guess our main income right now is the online store.
There's a link.
That's true. Where we sell beautiful painted stuff from Joachim. And that's basically, what's our main income right now. I've worked very long as a freelancer and video and web design and stuff like that, but I stopped that a bit and just try to make the switch to YouTube, but that's not so easy. And right now I don't really know what's going to happen next, but yeah, so the shop is our main income right now.
Yes, do bring Ivy. Very good. Should I?
Yes.
Let's see where he.
Ivy, come on.
Ivy. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I think the challenge will be to get him back inside.
Yes.
Because he desperately wants to hunt all the rabbits that are here in the forest.
Thank you, Kalle. You put the link into our shop.
Thank you so much.
Hello from the Netherlands. Yes, I can see our plant pantry. I can see you guys that are with me in the live streams too. It's always nice to have you guys here. Oh, Ivy is.
Someone asks, what drone do I use? I use the, I have to think, the Mavic Pro 2, I think. And it's a really good one. I can really recommend it. I crashed it a few times and it still does its job.
Any plans? We do have some products. We do have something planned.
Well, yes. We have a new project that we are working on right now. And that is, do you want to tell it?
Sure. So we're going to make, Lena's going to produce it and I'm going to do the content. Painting tutorial. So for people who want to learn to, because I paint from imagination and it's kind of its own way of painting. And we want to make a little series of a painting tutorial. So step-by-step guide, how to paint like me, basically. So hopefully anyone is interested. But that's
but I think what's so good with you is that you paint from imagination, and it will be like an online course with also access to a community where you can ask questions to Joachim. And what I think it's so great with how you paint is that you paint from imagination, so everybody can paint like their own imagination, and you just give some tools like how to work with the oil, how to paint a tree, to just the techniques, so people can paint their own imaginary landscapes. So that's kind of the idea.
Absolutely.
And with the community, and we have some other ideas, so I think it'll
be nice.
I will definitely do the course because I want to start painting again. And now I think we have to get Ivy back inside because he is getting a little bit annoying. Tschüss, Bert. Listen. Geh mal rein.
Okay, there.
Where can we watch these painting tutorials? So it will be an online course, and you can find the access on our website as soon as it's online, artofnature.nl.
Exactly. How old is your cute dog? He is
6.
We think.
6 now. Yeah, somehow we don't know because he's a street dog. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
And will journals be in the shop all year round? Yes, they will.
Oh, now my foot is falling asleep.
Yeah, we're sitting on our.
Wie kalt, warm ist es gerade bei euch? So, how cold and warm is it? You can actually have a.
It's 13 degrees.
13
Celsius.
Perfect temperature.
Is the course going to be free? No.
No, it's
So
not.
it's not going to be free, but it's not going to be too expensive either.
And there also will be following courses.
Mhm.
More like it will be a beginner's course and then a more advanced course for
Yeah.
people who can already paint and just need some new ideas,
Yeah.
maybe.
So what do you paint now? Well, I'm painting on 20 different cups, 30 different candle glasses, and a few paintings. That's what I'm doing at the moment.
Yeah.
For the next opening. Do you have a favorite book? This comes quite a lot. Do you
Yes.
want to?
Oh yes, I remember some. One of my Patreon asked this as well. A favorite book. I don't read so much actually, I have to admit, but I really love like really long and like stories. I love just the Ken Follett books, and my favorite book. I know what my favorite book is. It's called Inkheart from Cornelia Funke. I don't know if you know it. It's a huge recommendation. If you don't know it, you definitely have to read it, because I so much thought about it when I saw Joachim playing with the fire in my last video. You maybe have seen that. Because there's a character who also plays with the fire, and I so much had to think about that. I love that book, Inkheart. And yours?
I really love big fantasy novels, so of course I love Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. But I think my favorite one is blanked out, War and Peace from Tolstoy. It's just wonderful, and everyone who likes big books should read it. And you can skip the boring, huge parts, and it's actually an easier read than you'd think.
And I saw a question that came up pretty much. Yes. How would you describe Norwegian people? And I'm interested to know what you think is different from Germans. It's really hard to say, I feel. I feel that Norwegian aren't so different from Germans. I don't know. I think it's so hard because, of course, every person is different. And you meet Norwegian people that are very shy, and you meet Norwegian people that are very extroverted. So I always find it hard to generalize that. But maybe what you can say is that Norwegian people are probably a little bit more holding back, more shy, which I like a lot, because I'm the same. And you said once that German people are more harsh.
Yeah, much more direct.
Direct. Yeah.
I lived in Germany for a little bit, and it was noticeable. The way they'll just say things. Where in Norway you kind of
that's true. That I recognize as well. I'm much more just clear, and I when I ask something, I just ask or say it. And it happened to me that Norwegian people were just like,
you can't just come out and say it.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, and I love Terry Pratchett's books. Just Discworld, for anyone. I lived in Germany for a short while, and it was terrifying.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Andrea says Cornelia Funke is great. Absolutely.
She's my favorite. I loved her when I was a child, and I still love her. What cameras do you film your videos with? I film with a Nikon Z50. I won it actually in a photo competition. It's not a camera that I would buy myself, but it's doing its job quite okay, and I'm looking forward to buy a new camera very soon. So I don't really can recommend this camera, but I think you can really get much out of most cameras if you just get into the settings a little bit and just try out. So I always say the camera is not that important. You can also make wonderful movies just with your phone, for example. So
Would you send your cups to Australia? Yes, and we do, and
Yeah.
we have. So there are several cups that have gone to Australia.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes.
Of course.
Animals on your future farm? Yes. 4 horses?
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
Um, what What do you two do when you're fighting?
We don't.
Yeah, I mean
Because
we have our topics definitely, but we never really fight like in a way that it's hurtful.
yeah.
Um, but I mean we
Mm.
definitely trigger each other at parts. But what we do is immediately bring it forward
Yeah.
and just talk about it. Like when I just feel something is weird, just say it right away and
Mhm.
speak about it.
And then we talk for a
Talk.
long time.
Or
And
maybe sometimes it's also just yeah, in 5 minutes and then the feeling is gone. So I
yeah.
think it's so important that these feelings don't get stuck. Like when you have a weird impression of
Yeah.
someone, just ask what's up, but that it's don't yeah that it doesn't get stuck.
Mm.
I think it's so important.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to order some cups. Very good.
It's nice.
Do you still live in Trøndelag? Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we do. And we would, yeah, we would. I mean, every time I'm trying to say, we would like to stay here, yes, but it also could have happened that
Yeah.
we end up somewhere completely else. But we really, really like it here.
Yeah.
It's a nice area, and it's wonderful to have this big national park here because you just know that nobody can come and take the forest
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Absolutely.
that's a big plus.
Watching from Pakistan. Hello.
Hello.
To you. 340 people. Very good. Very nice to have you all here.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Sorry, I'm late. That's okay.
Eure Videos sind immer traumhaft schön. So viel Liebe zum Detail.
Oh.
Wie schön. Danke dir. Das freut mich.
How do you spend your time besides work? Well, it's difficult because it kind of mixes with us.
Yeah, work is kind of life.
And the other way around too.
Mm.
So I started juggling again.
Mm.
Oh, that takes up some time now. I'm trying to do 5 balls. Walks. Yeah, it's not that much going on really.
No, and lately, I mean, I've been working on the video, and
Mhm.
we have the new course that we're working on, and
Yeah. And that's one thing too. It's very much in
Yeah.
periods.
Yeah, it has also been a pretty strange time recently. And yeah, something that I just wanted to also share with you, and that's an idea that we have, because as you might know, we are looking for a farm right now, and we really have no idea what's going to happen. As I said, we could buy a farm tomorrow, and it also still could take 5 years. And we had the idea that if we don't find a farm this summer, that we would like to try out to move maybe to the very, very north of Norway, to find a little house there and just spend a year completely in the north to just try it out and see. And maybe because we liked it so much at the Lofoten, where we went a few weeks ago at the coast. So we're actually thinking about just trying it out, because when you have a farm or you have bought a farm, then you pretty much have to stay there, and you don't get the chance to try something out like that.
Yeah.
So it's maybe a little bit a crazy idea, but it really doesn't make sense anymore for us to stay here.
No. I mean, this is the time when we're really free.
Yeah, and as long as we don't have a farm, then yeah, so greeting from Tromsø. Spring was
Maybe
that
we'll
here.
be your neighbors soon.
Maybe, yes, because I really loved it, and I would love to try it out and live at the fjord and the coast, and yeah, just to see and to experience a polar night. I mean, it would.
Yeah, that would be incredible, and just this weather
Yeah.
at the coast too. So
And the northern lights.
and I think we do have to try to live there for a while before if we decide to actually stay there. I mean, there are almost no trees.
Yeah.
Very little forest.
Mhm.
There's a pretty extreme weather.
Yeah.
And maybe that's brilliant. Maybe that's yeah. So let's see. But I think that's the plan. So if we don't find anything, we might live quite extreme for the
Yeah.
next year.
I could really imagine that.
Yeah, me
So
too.
we are going to travel this summer. Just stay very open and see what will come. And yeah, live in the van. And if we don't find anything, we might move north. I think that's a
Mhm.
really exciting idea because, yeah, as you said, we're free now. And why not do something
Yeah.
a little bit
There are
crazy
lots
like
of trees in Tromsø. Yes, but there are.
that? Oh, my foot is falling asleep.
How old are you two? That question come quite a lot.
Joachim is 40, 41.
It's very funny. I am 31, which is very young.
It's
Almost in my
closer.
20s.
It's closer to 40 than to 20. So
But I have to say, I'm glad So someone asked, what is your favorite age? I'm glad I'm done with my 20s. They were very stressful.
yes,
Lena is a child.
I'm 25.
Yes.
20,
You are 25, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
We live quite far away from everyone here, so these things we forget sometimes. Are you both from Germany? No, so I am half German, born in Austria, but grew up in Norway, while Lena is German, but North German, with a suspiciously Scandinavian name.
Yeah, but I have done some research, and I think my roots are very, very
Yeah,
North German.
yeah.
So
That border to Denmark.
yeah.
So are you traveling? Yeah, so we will be traveling soon.
Yes. Yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah, in the van. I think most people know our camper van, and yeah, we'll be off. You look 17. I mean, thank you.
I'm waiting for the moment when Joachim has to show his ID.
If I want to buy a beer, yeah.
But that's a good thing. At 40, latest, you're getting very happy about that.
That's true. That's true. I'm starting to get happy about looking young. I think I'm the only person from Bangladesh. That might very well be. Very welcome to the stream. Do you both speak Deutsch? Yes, we do, and that's what we speak to with each other.
Yes, mostly. Are you still gonna change something on the van, or do you like it as it is? I actually like from the design. I like it very much as it is, but I thought about I have to fix some stuff. It's starting to fall apart a bit, but no, I think I will just make it a little bit more stable and beautiful again, because it's getting a little bit old or used.
Someone asks, are you moving from the place that you... Well, if we don't find a farm. So if we find a farm here, then we're going to stay. So that's why we can't really say anything at the moment. When people ask us, we have no idea where we're going to stay or where we're moving to. Things are going to change, but in what direction, we just don't know.
It's everything, and that's a pretty big challenge. And I also remember that was a question from Rahel, from one of my Patreons. She asked what if there was something that we didn't expect during this time when we found this farm, or in the last months. And I have thought about it a little bit, because something that I actually really didn't expect is the state that we are in now, that we really have no idea what's going to happen next. And I have to say that it's also challenging for me, because I like to have a plan. I like to know what's happening. I like to be in control of my life, and just, I always make a plan. Like, okay, this doesn't work, and then we do this, and then I have this whole schedule figured out already. And somehow life is just directing us in this direction of let it go. Just let it go. Just follow what's up. What comes. What's next, and just be in the moment, very the moment here and now, and just see what's right now and go from that. And I can just let go of my plans, which is a big challenge for me, but I'm learning that right now, and it's actually very freeing and very I learn very, very
Mhm.
much.
And yeah, so to where will you go with a van? So that's a bit
It's
to the point too.
yeah, we have no idea.
It's going to go north-ish,
Yeah.
and maybe south, maybe west. Who knows? But I mean, the general idea is kind of to explore the coast
Mhm.
area and further north.
Mhm.
That's as much as we know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go all the way to Finnmark, and maybe we'll
stay here. Maybe we will go south.
but we'll take you guys along.
Yeah. It's everything could happen, and I think it's yeah, just follow this. You know, I'm a very intuitive person, so I just follow what feels right.
But you keep on the same height here. How do you like seeing the northern lights? It's amazing. I love the northern lights. You can see it from the bedroom window here.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible. I've seen so much northern lights here this winter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just incredible. I mean, that's one reason we would like to get even further north. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I love the northern lights. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's
Phenomenon.
magical. It's magical. You just stand under the sky, and it's like your brain can't grasp it because it's so out of this world in a way, and you just see this green and it's so big,
Yeah.
and you just yeah, it's something that your mind can't understand it. Yeah, so it's spectacular.
It's wonderful.
Yes. Hat Ivy sich noch an das windige Wetter gewöhnt? Like, did Ivy, our dog, get used to the windy weather at the Lofoten? Well, he very much hates it.
Oh.
He hates the rain. He hates to get wet. He's a pretty big diva, but it maybe would do him some good to get a little bit tough. How do you say it? Like
to toughen up.
Toughen up. But no, he doesn't like it very much.
Both dressed the same, yeah, but
that doesn't really happen by accident. No. It happened by accident. What are your tips if you want to live in the north one day? I mean, I would recommend to try it out before you move here, maybe for a couple of months, because it's something that you have to like. This cold and the weather. I love it. I love the cold, and but I think it's really not for everybody. So I think I would recommend to maybe stay here for a couple of months and just try it out. And other than that, good clothes, clothes.
Oh yeah, good shoes.
What else? Maybe.
To the north. I mean, that's kind of the most important thing first, and get to know the culture a bit, just to see if is this something for me.
Yeah.
I think that's that. What kind of horse breed do you want? This is a question that changes from week to week.
It changes. I don't know. I think at some point it will be like it was with Ivy. I think someday I will see a horse and I fall in love, and that's it.
But definitely a bit robust.
Yeah,
for the weather
it has to get
and not too small. And still, so visit any beaches. I mean, we like beaches as long as they're kind of cold and in the north.
Yeah, I'm not such a beach person. Something like that.
No, it can just as well be a rocky outcrop, really.
Yeah.
Any other country in the world where you would live? I think the neighboring countries, so Sweden, Finland, Iceland. No, Iceland might be a bit extreme, but something like that. I mean, yeah. Are you very perfectionist editing videos?
Oh my god. Yeah, don't talk about it. yes. It's Joachim suffers the most because it's horrible. I overthink everything, and my mind is all the time like changing every little part. And yeah, but I guess it also has its good sides.
It does pay out in the end.
But it can get a little bit stressful. So yes, I'm very perfectionistic with my videos.
How is it with the darkness in winter? Well, it's easier than the light in summer, I find.
And I actually have to say that I really like the darkness. It when you're in the city, my mother is here right now. She's here from Germany. She just lives in another house, and she said that in Hamburg, where she lives, it never gets dark because you always have the street lights, and you can't see the sky, the stars, because it's so bright. And I think that really does something to the body when it never gets dark, and you never really have this winter energy where it's just getting so deep and dark, and you slow down and you just go more in the inside world than in the outside world. And I think it's so important for our health. Yes. And so I very much love the dark, and I think it's very good for us.
Yeah. So if someone asks, are summer or winter people? Winter people, I think
so.
we love the summer. I'm glad it's not too long.
It's needed. It's after a winter, you need the summer, definitely.
Definitely.
I couldn't live in the winter the whole year.
No.
But yeah, I really love the winter.
Yeah, it's always a kind of a relief when the winter comes again. So it's wonderful with summer, but because it's so short here too, and then it's light all the time, it's just a lot. And
in August, you're very happy that the dark is coming back.
Yeah.
How far north are you living now? We're very much in the center of Norway.
Yeah.
So in the middle.
But for us, it feels like the north.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of it's very far north if you think about it in world terms. And we moved 9 hours north from where we lived in Norway. So for us, it's north. But for those in northern Norway, of course, it's not. It's mid-Norway. So what I like to say is that we live in the north of Norway, and everyone else lives kind of north of the wall, for those who know about Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
It also sounds better with the north color says yes.
Yeah, I mean it is north. It's just thinking like when like I'm from Germany, just being in Norway feels like I'm very, very far north. And now when we lived in Amsterdam, I already felt that I was living very far north, and then we moved 10 hours north. So it pretty much feels like north.
But Norwegians in northern Norway are very mad at you if you say you live in the north of Norway.
Yeah.
Here.
Because of course they're still like we're like Norway is so long, and there's so much more north to go.
So beyond the wall. And someone says that's a good way of seeing it. So. Ich verstehe leider kein Englisch. Das tut mir leid. Aber vielleicht gibt es eine automatische Übersetzung hier.
Ja, ich habe schon drüber I thought about... ich muss mal Deutsch reden. Ich habe drüber nachgedacht, mal Untertitel zu machen. Vielleicht schaffe ich das irgendwann.
Vad hade du gjort idag och hade du haft en bra dag? What did you do today, and did you have a good day? So we prepared for this, really. That was our day. I have been juggling a bit. Lena's been going for a walk.
Yeah.
Been meditated.
Made some plans for the course.
Yes, we're going to start filming the course, maybe even tomorrow. So that's kind of what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Are you cooking more German or Norwegian dishes? I mean, I don't think either. I kind of mix things together. So it's a kind of a mixture of Norwegian, German, Chinese, and everything I find. So I think and pasta things. And so, a mixture of everything.
Someone asks, where's your ex-friend from Tina now? Do you like to take care of the horses after Tina? So Tina has passed away last year. I think about her every day. But the farm still exists. It's run by a friend of ours called Vivienne. So it's called Dream Valley, and the horses are doing fine. And we thought about visiting maybe at some point again, but it's very far away now, so we have to see.
Yeah. Are you both vegetarian? Yes.
Yeah.
Bordering on vegan.
But not very strict.
Not very strict.
But we try.
Yeah.
We try.
Is it a trouble for you understanding the different Norwegians? Well, so I speak Bokmål, for those of you who know what that is. That's kind of the main Norwegian standard dialect. And there's another standard dialect, which is called New Norwegian. That's not too difficult, but sometimes here where we live now, people speak even more different than that. And that can be a challenge, and you have said that.
With the dialect and so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dialects are a little bit hard to understand sometimes, but it's okay, I guess.
Oh, and someone says that they have 2 cups. They're very glad, but is not using them. You can use them.
Yes, they are very robust. We have some. You can.
Oh, someone asks me if. Oh yeah, robust. That too, and that fits.
That was the first one your team gave me.
Yes. So this I wrote Lena's
My
name
name
on it.
It's very special.
Do you have a favorite painter? Yes. Caspar David Friedrich is my favorite painter. He's a 1800 German landscape painter. And yes, they are very robust, so you can use them.
Yes, and they are made for being used. So.
Yes.
Tina is on her next adventure. Yes.
Yeah.
She is. I'm so sorry. I have to. I normally wear glasses when I'm on a computer, so I really have. I'm just a little bit slow. I'm sorry, but I. Oh no! What happened?
Do you consider painting on bigger mugs? Well, I have considered it, and now I have a standard size, so that's going to be that for now. But things might change. Sure. Can you put them in a dishwasher? Yes, but the golden rim might flake off a bit if it has gold on it, but otherwise it's fine.
Do you, Lena, speak Norwegian? Yeah, we have talked about it a little bit, I would say. I'm learning.
So I would say Lena can understand everything and would probably speak it fluently, but I think you're one of those people that kind of start speaking when it really flows.
I mean, I started speaking a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning.
Can you put them in the microwave if they don't have gold or silver? Sorry, I'm just looking.
Do you have enough space for each other? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
And we're both very quiet.
Yeah, Joachim just sits in his painting room the whole day. I just don't hear him at all. It's very easy. Are you planning on making T-shirts and hoodies with your pictures and artwork?
No.
No, because it's what we're doing with the art is that we really want to produce unique things. I mean, except for the prints, of course, but what we really want to do is sell art. Like, don't print it. Of course, it would be probably a clever business model, but that's not what we're after.
No.
We want that when you have a cup or a painting or something, that it's really unique and yours, and nobody else has it. And so it's probably not.
No, I like that everything is, because everything we have these days, someone else has the same thing. There's almost nothing unique anymore, and I really like that. So I don't try to I try not to reproduce anything at all. I don't copy. And What about Trøndersk? That's the dialect here. I understand it, but there are challenges.
I think that's a dialect that you can understand quite okay. There are worse.
Yeah, there are worse dialects than the one here. That is true.
Yeah, we have talked about it, that when I learn Norwegian, it of course depends on the area we are, and maybe we will see what dialect I get.
Yeah,
I mean German, of course.
I'm very curious about that. Has it happened that a Finnish cup broke by accident? No, it hasn't happened by accident. No, I did melt a huge amount of my glasses once in my oven.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was the only thing that.
And one time, like in the very, very first launch we had, and I didn't have so much experience with the cups, and I packed it and the cup broke during travel. But that hasn't happened since then.
No. Kalle wants a shirt with your face on it. Oh yes, he said that we can do that for you, Kalle. That's
but just for you. Then you
But
have
just
your,
for you.
we only do unique stuff, so you
Yeah.
get your own T-shirt with Joachim's face on it.
Absolutely. That is not a problem.
We can manage.
How do you guys meet each other in different countries? Well, we met each other in Norway on the horse farm we talked about by Tina's.
Yeah.
And there's a video about that on this channel.
Mm-hmm.
At 400 people, wow, guys, that's really wonderful.
It's
It
so
seems that
wonderful.
everyone has been
Yeah,
staying with us here.
that's really nice. I had such a deep wish to just connect with you again, and I would love to see you all and talk to you in person, but of course that's not possible. So at least in a way I can just connect with you again. And
do you have a channel, Joachim? Yes, I do. And maybe if Kalle wants to put that in there, I'm not against it. Oh yeah, people are asking. Very good. Greetings from Colombia.
Do you miss your family? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, my mother is here now. She is staying for the summer, which is very nice. And yeah, but of course I miss my family. Do you know a website where you can rent houses in Norway? On which site did you find your farm? Well, our farm we found because we just drove through the areas and we just found it per accident. But the main site where you can find houses is called Finn. Finn, also FINN.no. That's the main sign where I look and where you can find a lot of houses and farms and so on.
And for those who asked about our shop and our site, that's in the description.
That's true.
Will you do a tour of the current place? No, because we are not going to stay here.
No, we will. Next week we're going to travel, and then we will probably move someday soon.
So we kind of fell in love with this area and this place, and just kind of moved in. And as Lena said in her last video, we can't buy this place, and so we are moving on, and so we're going to take you guys along for that instead.
Yeah, I mean, we really have hoped that we could stay here, but it doesn't work for us like that. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense for us to do anything with the place. I mean, Joachim still doesn't really have a proper workspace, which is very annoying. But it just doesn't make sense for us to renovate here or to do anything because we will move again. So that will happen probably very soon.
Yeah,
and maybe north.
Yeah, a few questions here that we're just gonna
what
skip. No, and
I don't see. It's just going too quick. I'm so sorry. I'm a slow person. Okay, so you have to be kind with me.
Come and visit Bangladesh, perhaps at some point. It is very warm. It's maybe more in the mountains in Nepal and so on.
Yeah, I mean
Nepal, and I think that might be better.
Yeah, otherwise I will just faint. Will there be more live stream in the future? Yes, if you like, if you liked it, then of course. Then yeah, of course we can do it again.
And it seems that people did like it. I mean, everyone has stayed with us for this entire hour, which is wonderful.
I just saw a question from Melanie. She asks, have you seen any animals near your house, like bears or wolf? You know what? Yes, we have. Because if you're following my Instagram, you know that we had a bear here just a couple of weeks ago. And just in front of our house.
We didn't see it, but...
No, we didn't see it, but I was walking there and I suddenly saw these tracks in the snow. And they look very weird, and I just were running back and get Joachim, and they were actually bear tracks right in front of our house, 100 meters away, on the path, the main path that I walk every day with Ivy. And well, I guess I will walk there differently. I'm walking there differently now.
Yeah.
It's so yes, we have bears here. Wolves? No, we
haven't seen any tracks, but I'm not sure if I could distinguish those tracks from lynx, which are probably quite similar.
Or dog.
Or dog. And I mean, lots of rabbits here, and we have reindeer, we have moose.
Hmm.
We drove for a few days ago, and we saw 13 moose, I think,
Yeah,
on one
yeah, they
drive.
come out. They are hungry for the green grass now. So we
Yeah,
have a lot of animals here, and a lot of rabbits and fox and mm, bears,
yeah,
obviously,
and bears
but
and
not here.
wolverines, but we haven't seen any.
No, no. But,
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's so nice, guys.
yeah, thank you
Really,
so much
it's been
for
such a
joining,
lovely.
and your questions and your kind words. Really, thank you so much.
Hmm.
Andreas says he would like more live streams. That's good.
Absolutely.
Then we can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Wolf footprint is much bigger than dogs. Well, I think it depends on the animal. Surely there are dogs that have huge paws, and there are chihuahuas. Yes, more live streams. How many places have you been? Oh, how many places did you look at to buy farm? We have looked at entire southern eastern Norway. We've been to large parts of mid Norway. So we have been to hundreds of places and
Yeah.
looked at hundreds of different farms. It's just this feeling that has to come when we find it. So an enormous amount of places.
But
Yeah.
it's nice because I like when I travel, I like to travel really slow because when we explore a place, we really like stay there for a long time, and that's really a bonus because so much of Norway we haven't seen yet still.
Yeah,
And
that's true. That's
we
true.
have I know the entire Östlandet and Inlandet. I've worked there. I know it all. I think, or most of it, and yeah, so it's really nice because what I always think is that you always see something for the first time just once.
Yes.
So that's that's something that you should enjoy. And I love seeing something for the first time. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep following your intuition, and your farm will find you. Yeah, we're hoping for something like that.
Yes, I think so too. It will find us, and I'm just letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go of the control, my control freak. And it will come absolutely when the time's right.
The birds are singing. Yeah, they are.
Does it get sometimes a bit scary to live so deep in Mother Nature? I know it's peaceful and inspiring, but it can be scary for us modern humans. I never found it scary, no. I love it just so much. I find it much more scary in the city. But I mean, I can imagine that when you're from the city or so, that you have to get used to the animals, because this is not just like when you're in Germany and you go out in nature, you're just basically walking in between fields or parks, and it's very different here because it's so wild, and that's something to get used to and to be careful, because it's of course also dangerous when you're on the mountains or in the marshes. It's yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we've been here for an hour now.
Maybe
start to wind down.
Any really important questions?
Something we missed?
Something that's really important that we have to address? Maybe then there's the room for it now. Otherwise, I think we will just, maybe end this live stream here.
Yeah.
And we will do it again, of course. And you can also follow us on Instagram. There it's a little keep it a little bit more updated. And
Carla has to go.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for being here with us. Thank you so much for all your questions and your kind words. It really is so inspiring for me also to read. Yeah. your comments under my last video. Really,
Mhm.
thank you so much. It's very healing and very, very nice. So thank you so much for joining us here. And if you like, you can hop over to
Yes.
Kalle's channel because he's doing a live stream now.
Yeah, it doesn't end.
And yeah, just keep on watching there. And yeah, we will see you really, really soon. Thank you so much.
Bye. Oh, it's difficult to just.
I feel so
end
bad
this.
to just end it now.
Yeah, we'll leave it in 1 minute or two and just.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, we will end it now.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.